Hey everyone, this is Jeff and Edwin from BestPriceNutrition.com. Today we're coming to you to talk about another product from a company called Crazy Bulk. Now we've gotten a lot of requests to review some of their products because some of the names are kind of misleading, I guess you could say. And in the past it's usually John and I or Jordan and I talking about these. But today's one we're going to go over a product which we don't sell, so we got a picture of it. But it's HGH-X2 by Crazy Bulk. And I got Edwin here because you know a lot about growth hormone. It's kind of confusing. And we wanted to get an expert in here to help kind of explain some alternatives to this product and to go over some of the ingredients that are in it. Yep. So that's why he's here. So Crazy Bulk. So in the past we've gone through some of their ingredients, but we want to go through this one. And the nice thing is it's only 4 ingredients, which is sometimes nice, sometimes bad. But so let's go through these and maybe you can help explain if these, you know, in your experience, have they been shown to increase HGH or what they're normally used for. Okay. So the first one is maca root, 200 milligrams. So what's that normally for?
I mean, maca is more of it's what's called a central nervous system stimulant. Basically, it helps to provide natural sources of a stimulant in the body, helps with libido. Some people use it as like an alternative to caffeine during the day and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people use it more for like their workouts as well too, for performance-wise or even overall cardiovascular as well. So I guess I can kind of see how that'll help with that, but I mean overall for growth hormone release, not sure how that would help, especially since growth hormone release happens more so when you're sleeping. I don't know why you need a stimulant before you go to sleep, but
Yeah, it's, you know, the maca root in the past, I remember a lot of people have taken it for libido.
Yeah.
This is a big one, you know, so I can understand with that, but again, I couldn't find anything about HGH, you know, levels growing with that, and, you know, having you kind of confirm that. So that's the first ingredient. Next one is the hawthorn berry extract.
Yeah, so hawthorn berry helps a lot with overall blood flow in the body. At much higher doses, a lot of people use it as an alternative for like blood pressure medication. It is more on the natural side, but I mean you'd have to be doing quite a good dose of it to actually get those effects of it.
So you're saying 150 milligrams is pretty small?
Most things I've read for blood pressure, especially or just overall blood flow, is usually anywhere between 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams. So 150, again, I feel like is on the lower spectrum. So I think they just try to fit it in there just so they can.
And we've seen that with other products before that John and I have reviewed that, you know, they sometimes have some great ingredients, but it, you know, in many cases it's at the lower end of the spectrum.
Right.
Okay, so blood flow and what was the other one? Cholesterol?
Stimulant.
Stimulant, okay. Okay, this last one, God, you probably said that more than I can.
Mucuna purinus extract.
Yes, okay. So this one.
So that's actually a natural form of L-dopamine, which, that makes more sense to be in there. When your body releases more dopamine, you will get a higher level of growth hormone being naturally released from the body. Dopamine is the feel-good hormone in the body, so when that is released, again, your body can actually, you know, feel better overall. In terms of performance-wise, it does help your body to actually activate certain genes of your growth hormone, so that way your body can rejuvenate properly, recover itself properly, and again, release those growth hormones that when you need it. So again, even for sleep, that is a good thing. I mean, it helps with overall stress as well too, helps lower it a little bit, because obviously if you're overstressed, you can't sleep really well, you don't get good growth hormone release. So
it can help a little bit.
Yeah, so, that makes sense.
Okay, so the first ingredient that can actually help with growth hormone. Last one is L-arginine. Now this one's only 20 milligrams. You know, I read L-arginine can do some things. It's an amino acid that can do some things with like blood flow and HGH, but 20 milligrams seems a small amount.
Again, that one too. That's a very, very minute amount to be having in there to help with anything, realistically speaking. I feel like your body naturally makes more than that to begin with, so it's like, I feel like they just kind of threw that in there just to be like, oh hey, we sprinkled in L-arginine because it helps with blood flow during, you know, while you sleep. Again, blood flow is great for growth hormone release because when your body releases those growth hormones, the blood will actually help circulate it through your body. Again, it helps with overall rejuvenation, helps get to the muscle cell as well. That's how it helps with the recovery of your muscle tissue. But 20 milligrams does not do much, to be honest with you. Most effective doses, again, is anywhere between 500 to about 1,000 milligrams. So,
so that's very low dose.
Yeah.
Okay, so overall, in your opinion, as an HGH, and they said this is good for lean muscle gains, fat burning, fast recovery, and cutting cycles. What's your opinion about just this product in general?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't pick it up personally.
Okay.
Especially not for a growth hormone alternative.
All right.
The doses, for one, just don't make any sense.
Okay.
Not that they do half the ingredients, but I mean, so.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
No,
so,
yeah, for sure. So.
All right. Well, we appreciate your opinion. And then the other question I asked him, because again, he knows growth hormone, so I asked him, like, all the products that we sell, what's the product that you would actually call, something that, well, not even an alternative, something that will help increase growth hormone levels? And you chose high-tech Pharmaceuticals Protropin.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us a little bit about this product and why you think this is probably one of the best for increasing HGH?
Absolutely. So the ingredients, like in this one, for example, do actually make sense when it comes to everything that you need for your body to actually release more growth hormone, especially while you sleep. This product is supposed to be taken before bedtime, so that's one thing that they do is a preference. That high-tech does specify that you need to do. So again, like I said earlier, your body releases the most amount of growth hormone while you sleep, because that is when your body does the most amount of recovering. So for example, the first ingredient in here is the L-arginine. So the form they have in here is actually the most bioavailable form that your body actually will intake. So again, the higher the dose, the better quality, the more your body can intake with it. Again, 1,200 milligrams, that's a fantastic dose to have.
What did this one have, 20?
20.
Okay.
Yeah, look at 12. So what is that? 1,000 times more?
Yes.
So the next one is the 2,6-diaminopic acid, which is another form of lysine, basically. Again, a more bioavailable form of lysine. Lysine actually helps with oxidation of the red blood cells to get rid of any kind of free radicals that actually build up in there. Again, why would that be important? Again, you're trying to get as much blood flow as possible during the nighttime. So if you have any kind of bacteria or anything like that flowing through the blood, helps you get rid of it. You're gonna get more oxygen flowing into the blood, more circulation in the body.
Makes sense.
The next one is the mucuna in here as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 1,750 milligrams, which is a super high optimal dose compared
How many
to
is it?
1,750.
This one is 150.
But even at a full standardized form, you're getting 250 milligrams of actual L-dopa.
Okay.
This one doesn't specify that. It's a 4-to-1 ratio.
So what's that?
Of 150 milligrams divided by 4.
35? 35
and a half? Yeah, that's,
something
again,
like that.
no, you're literally getting, again, 5 times the amount.
Yep.
So even with that alone, again, dopamine, feel-good hormone in the body, exactly what you need. And the last one is the chlorophytum borovilium extract. That helps to actually reduce the stress on the pancreas. So another thing with growth hormone is it actually helps there's a few growth hormones receptors in the body that actually help with inducing more nutrients to the muscle tissue. Again, helps with rejuvenation and recovery. Your pancreas releasing insulin and IGF is a few things that actually helps with, again, nutrient uptake to help with actually building the muscle and again, helping with recovery as well too. So that ingredient actually helps to de-stress your pancreas a little bit, so that way it's not working into overtime while you sleep. So if you do have a meal before going to bed, then your body's not working into overtime to try to process it and all that kind of stuff, whereas it can easily digest it, and then your body can utilize the nutrients afterwards.
Shit, that was great information. That's why we got him here. So I mean, that definitely seems like a much more powerful formula.
Oh yeah.
And something that'll actually work. And I can say that I did take this for more recovery purposes. I brought this up a few times last year when I not tore, but when I separated my AC joints.
Yeah.
This is one of the products that you recommended I take to recover quicker. So definitely a great product. And overall, guys, if you're thinking about taking the crazy bulk, probably not for HGH. Again, this is our opinion, and I brought the expert here with us. But if you really do want to try something, the Protropin, it is a more expensive product, but it's actually only a little bit more than this one. But it's actually something that works.
What was the price point on that one?
Like $65.
So it's an extra $15?
Yes, exactly. So
spend the money, guys.
Yeah. So it's a no-brainer. But again, if you have questions about the Crazy Bulk product or Protropin, you can post them down below, and I'll be here. And if you got a question for Edwin, I can reach out to him and we can get you a proper answer. But outside of that, you can buy Protropin at BestPriceNutrition.com. You can order online. You can call us. We're here, 5 days a week to answer your questions. All right, thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next videos.
Thanks.